everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics, and I'm here to give you another manifesting video. Today I'm going to talk about bay leaves and how you can use this to manifest abundance, manifest money. Now this is an actual bay leaf manifestation for money video. So if you want to know the correct way of using this to manifest money, you landed on the right video. But before we get started, watch this video all the way to the end because you guys know I like to throw in a couple of tips. And other than that, if you're new to this channel, this is a manifesting, law of attraction, metaphysical channel that gives you information to change your life. So if you want to know all types of manifesting techniques, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. Join the family. Now, let's get to how to use bay leaves to manifest money. I'm back. Now, what is it that I want to tell you about what you can do with bay leaves to actually manifest money into your life? Now, again, a lot of people are using bay leaves, cinnamon, basil. All of these things are herbs, and I call it herbal magic. You are welcome to go to my homepage and go to my herbal magic playlist. And you'll see all the videos there for all types of herbs that you can use to manifest. Now, bay leaves in particular is one of the most powerful herbs that I use. That and along with cinnamon. Today we're going to learn how to use this to manifest money. And again, you guys, remember, whatever it is you're doing, you have to set the intent on anything. And you have to believe in what you're doing. So please don't do this and write me and say, oh, Yvette, I did it for 2 days and then I don't see anything. Please don't do that to me. Please, if you do this, please just allow the universe to work through you. So now the first thing you're going to need is whole bay leaves. Please don't write me and say, can I use organic or whatever? Whatever it is you have. If you have whole bay leaves in your home, use that. Another thing people might say, Yvette, my bay leaves are a little chipped. That is okay too. As long as it's big enough for you to write on, that is okay. Now, the next thing I'm going to need you to have is something to write on the bay leaves. So I use Sharpies. Why? Because Sharpies write on bay leaves very easy without breaking them. But I tend to use black most of the time, and then sometimes I use green. Now, the next thing I would tell you to have is some matches. But for me, I'm not going to use the matches today. We're going to use a flame of a candle. And I chose a 50-cent candle. It's green for money, for abundance. You're welcome to use orange. You're welcome to use white for universal. But just get a candle that you can burn your bay leaves in, okay? Now, the next thing I would tell you to do is to have a bowl to catch the ashes and to have tweezers to hold the bay leaves. Because I'm going to give you guys a couple of techniques, but for this, you're going to need to hold the bay leaves if you're going to burn it in the flame. So now the first thing you want to do is have a bay leaf, okay? Again, it could be chipped because I have a couple of them here that are a little chipped, but it is all right. What it is you're going to write on the bay leaf, you're going to write the amount of money you're trying to manifest. If it is abundance, write abundance. But if it is a specific amount, like you need to accumulate $20,000 to pay off all your bills, you're going to write $20,000 on the bay leaf. But for us, we're going to use the $50,000 again. So we're going to write $50,000. Okay, I put 50K. You can write out 50,000, you can whatever. Then if you want to, you can put dollar signs on the bay leaf. You can also write 777 on the back or 888, meaning abundance. Okay? Now, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to have the amount of money you want, dollar signs, and in the back, you're going to have 777 or 888. Now, that is all you need to do to write on the bay leaf. Now, another thing, once you write on the bay leaf, I need you to hold this bay leaf in your hand. And I need you to visualize whatever it is that you want. Speak it out. You can speak it. You can say it in your mind. But I need you to speak and see the amount of money. When I say see, You can see tons of money coming towards you. You can see a check coming in the mail, that you're getting a check from the mail. You can see yourself going to the bank and having a large amount of money in it. Whatever it is, that is what I want you to do for about 1 minute while you're holding this bay leaf in your hand. And then I want you to end it off with, thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Thank you, Allah. Thank you, Jehovah. Whatever deity, thank you, Shiva. Whatever deity that you use, okay? Higher power. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to send it out to the universe. And how you're going to do that, you're going to hold it, the end, with a tweezer, and you're going to put it in a flame. Now, bay leaves burn a certain way. They burn and then they go out. They burn and they go out. And again, you want to do it over something to catch the ashes. And it is just that simple. Now, listen, some people might ask, well, Yvette, how often do I do this? You do this as often as you feel. I might do this once a week, every 2 weeks, once a month, but you're going to burn it. And then you're going to see the ashes in there. Now, you're going to say, Yvette, what do I do with the ashes? You're going to take the ashes outside of your front door. If you live in an apartment, you're going to go to the front of the building and you're going to blow it out to the universe. Basically, return the leaf back out to Mother Nature. What is the next technique that I would tell you to do to manifest money using bay leaves? The next thing I would tell you to do is you're going to do something as in, again, writing on a bay leaf. This time you're going to write on the bay leaf what it is that you want. We're going to stick to the $50,000. We're going to put 50K. We're going to put some dollar signs on it. Okay. You're welcome to put thank you, God, on it. I'm going to put 888 this time. And we can put thank you, God. Thank you. And then put God. You can do whatever it is that you want. But again, you're going to hold this bay leaf in your hand and you're going to visualize or state what it is that you want. Now, another tip for you, while you're doing this, after you do this, you are welcome to add a little oil on this. Now, I would add a little oil. So what I would do, since we're talking about money, I would add on here magnet oil, which attracts money. You can add on here money drawing oil, prosperity oil, anything, better business oil, anything that has to do with money coming to you. You can take a little drop on your hand, have your hands together, and absolutely put it on the leaf as you hold it between your hands, or pat it on the leaf. Okay. Now, what are you going to do with this leaf? This leaf right here, you're going to put it in a bag. And you're going to close it up. And where are you going to put this one? You're going to put this under your pillow, in the pillowcase, under the pillow, and leave it there for about 7 days. Okay? Listen, every night you can say, thank you, God, for blessing me with the $50,000. You can open this up, look at it, say, thank you, God, for blessing me with $50,000. And on the 7th day, you can either carry it in your pocketbook or you can burn it out to the universe again. Now, in this bag, you can add a little more than just a bay leaf. And since we're talking about money, you can absolutely add a cinnamon stick in here. You can put in here a money drawing crystal like a citrine. Here's a citrine right here. You can absolutely put one of these in there. You can put all types of crystals in here if this is what you want to do. Another thing you might want to do, you might want to write yourself something, a note stating, thank you, God, for blessing me with $50,000. I now have the money to do all that I need to do, live happy, and I am very grateful. Whatever it is you want to say. You can say money comes to me in perfect ways, in peaceful and perfect ways for the benefit of everyone involved. You can say whatever you want on this paper and then pat it with the oil also, everybody. You can also add 777 on here or 888 or thank you, God, and then place it in the bag. So So in this bag, you're placing the bay leaves. You can put a cinnamon stick. You can put a note stating what you want. You can put a couple of crystals, money drawing crystals, and you can close it and pray on it again and place it under the pillow. Okay, so I'm just giving you guys certain things that you can do. And listen, if you believe and you allow the universe to do what it's going to do, it will happen. Now, let's get to the next technique that I want to tell you about manifesting money using a bay leaf. Right here, I have my vision board. You are welcome to place a couple of bay leaves with amount of money on your vision board. This is important, again, because your vision board is not only stating what you want in your life, but it's also an attractor for what it is that you want. So when you put a bay leaf on there, you're basically supercharging whatever it is that you want. Hint, hint. Now, another place you can place this bay leaf, you can place it on your journaling. Whatever it is you're writing on, whatever it is you're doing, you are welcome to take a piece of bay leaf. If you have a journal, you are welcome to put the bay leaf in the journal. These are things that I'm telling you will help you manifest money and have it come in more quickly. Now, the last technique that I want to show you, a simple technique, is very easy. The same way you took this bay leaf, okay, and wrote $50,000 on it and wrote 888, thank you, God. You are welcome to place it in your wallet. And yes, you guys, I got a new wallet finally. I used to love my wallet, but I finally got a new one. So you are welcome to take your wallet, open it up, and place it where you have your money. And you can place it right in there, okay? And listen, don't write me and say, Yvette, how long do I leave it in my wallet? Just leave it. When it crumbles up, falls out, then you can repeat this and do it again. But the thing is, if you just leave it in there and let it go, you'll start seeing opportunities coming where you're making more money. Money just starts coming in from out of the blue. I just got a check yesterday for $80. Before that, I got one for $800 and then another one for $400 out of the blue, okay? So these things, they just start coming in. So I want to make you aware, money comes in expected and unexpected ways when you start doing rituals like this. Now listen, some of you might write me and say, Yvette, can I do this with multiple things that I'm trying to do? Right now, we're only talking about money. But if that is what you want to do, you are welcome to do it. I tend not to, unless it's like the beginning of the year or something and I'm setting out my intent for the whole year. But you are welcome to get 4 or 5 bay leaves, right on each one, and burn them one at a time. Now listen, how I would do that, I would do each bay leaf, the whole thing by itself for each bay leaf, and then burn them. Once I collected all the ashes, I would go and blow this out to the universe, stating thank you for each thing you wrote on the bay leaf. But that's basically it. That's all you need to do to manifest money using a bay leaf. But you have to remember, you have to set the intent. The intent is very important and you have to take action. And where a lot of people go wrong is when they start looking over their shoulder every second to see when it's coming. Let it go. Give the universe time to manifest and bring it into your life. Take action and you will see results. So, okay, everyone, this is Yvette from My World of Metaphysics. And if you want more videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell. If you want more videos on herbal magic, please go to my homepage. There's tons of videos there on bay leaves, cinnamon, basil, whatever else you want to use when it comes to herbal magic. Other than that, if you want to know anything about My World of Metaphysics, everything is in the description. Anything you see in any of my videos, please look in the description, go to the store, it's there. Other than that, namaste.